The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles!
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000. And welcome to Muriel Hassfield on the beautiful campus of Jackson Christian School, where tonight we're going to have softball, baseball, tennis has already played or is in the process of playing, and there is a soccer game. You will be able to pick up this game on the Jackson Christian Facebook. It is brought to you with the facilities of the BallGame Blitz TV network and produced by Worthy Road Studios. Paul Schultz, the executive producer and director, also the owner of the company. My producer director tonight, Christopher Reasons, who does such a great job. Steve is on the camera upstairs. We'll tell you more about that. But two district teams coming in playing each other tonight. According to Game Changer, Fayette Academy is 5-11. Jackson Christian 11-9. Jackson Christian on a little bit of a losing streak. I believe it's a 3-game losing streak. And one of these teams will come out of here very happy tonight with a district win. USJ right now setting the pace in the district, but Jackson Christian is in second place with 2 wins over TCA and also 2 over Tipton Rosemark. They're tiebreakers, and all these things will be factored out. And we're supposed to have a game on Thursday with Scotts Hill here at Muriel Hass Field, but you never know with the way the rain has been. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. And then the season-ending regular season broadcast will be one with Bolivar bringing their team up. And then, of course, Jackson Christian's got a couple of games in I don't know whether it's a play day or a tournament out at Southside, and we'll inform you more about that. Fayette Academy has a very young team. New head coach this year, Rodney Patterson, has been their head coach. We'll tell you more about their head coach. But it's a beautiful day with 80-degree temperatures, cloudy. And the wind was gusting earlier in the day up to 18 miles an hour. But right now, Old Glory is kind of flapping around out there and blowing a little bit, but not like it was earlier. You can see both teams loosening up. A great shot here brought to you by our camera people. And, of course, Christopher will be moving these around for you so you can see from center field. You can see first base, etc. like that. What a great job he does as producer-director. We'll come back and talk more about this game after we call a timeout.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installations, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
And a beautiful day, even with the clouds, to play baseball. We have played two, like Ernie Banks said, played a middle school game. Jackson Christian did really well, and I'm sure the Fayette Academy fans would have been pleased. Their team effort, a young building team. You ought to see how many youngsters that they have got on their roster. Now, we'll have two really good pitchers going at each other. Austin Kelly, who might be considered the ace of the staff, and a lot of people would. Carter Ellis will probably pitch tomorrow night. And for Fayette Academy, looks like Ben Brewer will be going for them. We'll tell you a little more about them as we go along. Both teams still in the process of their warm-ups. And they are introducing. And, Chris, I don't know if we can pick up the introductions. That's the middle school team, I believe, coming out there. And they've got a record of 10-1 in a big series with and they did not give me a list, but they're coached by Chuck Ray, who does such a wonderful job. And I was hoping maybe we'd see Walker, although only one headset with us. Ben Brewer, that's going to go for the Fayette Academy Vikings, wears number 9. He is in the 9th grade. He's 5'11", 198 pounds. And he can play second and right field, but he'll open up at pitcher tonight for them. And let's get a good shot, which our crew always does. Look at that shot. Those are some fine. 10-1 on the season. Big game coming up for first place in that district with TCA. I want to say TCA's record is 18-1. They didn't have quite as many rained out. May have scheduled a few more. That's a fine young baseball team right there. They went over and took some tough games from USJ earlier. That was last week. And like I said, they're getting a good round of applause from our people. Tommy McLean on the public address system calling those out. And we would have hooked up a little better, but we were not informed they were going to introduce them. But I'm glad they have introduced these fine young men because they deserve all the accolades they get. And you'll see they're going to take a picture of them. Tell you what we're going to do once they get assembled for the picture. Chris, I want to get us a good shot of that, which we are getting, and they're about to settle into place. Taking pictures not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Both our camera people and stills for yearbooks, etc., like that. And there you see the fine middle school team. 10-1 is their record right now. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take at least a 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back on the Jackson Christian Facebook network.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in team sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your team sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capitol Field, and go Eagles.
We are back here. You see the coaches down there, great camera shots, talking with the umpires, ground rules, exchanging lineups. And we're not far from starting this contest. And starting off for the Fayette Academy team. Now, Tommy McLean will introduce them a little later, but hitting in the first slot is number 18, Mason Bargorgas, and he's going to be playing center field. Ethan McClure, wearing number 19, hits in the second spot. He'll be playing second base. In the third spot is number 8, Hayden Fly. He plays shortstop. The cleanup hitter is number 21, Jared Fergie, and he is catching today. In the fifth spot, Hayden Fondren. He'll be playing third. He wears number 13. In the sixth spot will be number 5, Harris Armour. He's the big first baseman. And number 7 is, or at least hitting number 7, wears number 4 is Hardy Armour. He will be playing left field. And in the 8th hitting slot is number 9, Ben Brewer, the pitcher. And hitting 9th is number 16, and that is and I've got to find his number, Zach Wells. And I always want to give those numbers. He wears 16. He's playing right field. So there is your starting lineup for the Fayette Academy Vikings, who, according to Game Changer, come in at 5-11 on the season. Jackson Christian comes in at 11-9. Austin Kelly on the mound. Eli Smith will be catching for them. I'll give you their batting order in a little bit. At first base will be Daniel Green, the big first baseman, who's a UTC signee. At second base, the fine fielding Reed Cooper. And also at short today, Cole Vargason. Cole won't be batting, but he will play the field. At third base, Zach Creasy, the third baseman, who also pitches, can play shortstop. In left field, J.T. Mullins, who's been having some good games lately. And in center field, of course, the speed merchant Easton Jones. And in right field is Jack Collins, who is also faster than a hiccup. There are three seniors in our lineup, Jack Collins, Daniel Green, and Carson Holt, who will be the designated hitter. And, again, we will give the players out. We'll let you watch. And we'll turn my sound down a little bit because I don't think we're hooked into Tommy McLean. So let's watch the introduction of the starting lineups. There goes J.T. Mullins. He'll head out to left field. Batting second, wearing number 5, the second baseman, Reed Cooper. Hitting third, and he'll be headed towards center field. And, of course, our young men will all group up for the national anthem. Carson Holt will stand on the baseline as the designated hitter. Going out there also, number 24, Zach Creasy, and you'll see your infielders line up together. The pitcher, number 1 himself, the junior quarterback, Austin Kelly. And you see him streaking out there. Boy, did he cut a blue streak down the third baseline. Jack Collins. There's the big first baseman, Daniel Green. And Eli Smith, the catcher, going out there. Cole Vargason, who plays shortstop, wearing number 4. The rest of the Eagles. And we will have the prayer and the national anthem. Let's take a timeout.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And you got the conclusion of the world's greatest song. And I'm like Francis Scott Key. Oh, say does that Star-Spangled Banner, and you could go the rest of the way. It's still up when he woke up the next morning, and it was over Fort McHenry, and the flag flying briskly now towards right field here at Mural House Field, and we're just about ready for baseball. The Vikings of Fayette Academy will hit first. Austin Kelly taking his warm-up tosses. Got a good young coaching staff for the team at Fayette Academy. Connor Ferguson and Hayden Edwards, two of those coaches. And we are watching and filling in a few things on our scorebook. We want to make sure we give you the best coverage. Worthy Road Studio, as far as the camera work and stuff, it will always be excellent. Sometimes getting lineups and both coaches very helpful today. We just had, there's a lot going on this campus right now, and some of the things going on, we've got softball, Fayette Academy girls down there. Matter of fact, at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, you've got soccer, Warner Field, softball, Mural House. Here's the baseball game. Tennis start at 3:30, $7 charge. One time, you can see all three games for $7. They got food trucks, face painting, the Eagles Nest open for business, concessions like hot dogs, burgers, drinks. Chuck Ray was on the grill. Here's the first pitch, and that one is a strike. And we will see if we can get our game changer working correctly. And I don't think we want to go to classic. A swinging strike two, so 2 pitches, 2 strikes to the first hitter, the center fielder, Mason Bargorgas. Bargorgas, a pretty good baseball player. And a swinging strike 3. And that curveball broke, and it broke quickly. So 1 out, and that brings up Ethan McClure. McClure playing second. He's a freshman. Hayden Fly on deck. And we'll see. There's the first pitch, and nothing but strikes out of Austin Fessmeyer. Now, his last outing it was rain delayed after 6, but the 6 innings, he was tougher than a $2 steak. And that's the first ball he's thrown today. And I'm going to tell you what, that was actually a compliment. That is not a cut when you say he was tougher than that, because that young man was impossible to hit. This one fouled off to the right side. And they have not flipped the game changer on yet, so we will try another angle. 1-2 pitch on the way from Austin Kelly. It's fouled off, hanging tough. The hitter, McClure. Only 1 ball so far. Here comes the breaking ball, and he went for it, and they'll have to throw him out at first. Be assist to the catcher, put out by the first baseman. It's still a strikeout. You score it 2-3 for the second out of the inning. First 2 men strike out, and that brings up Hayden Fly, Jr. Fly going to play shortstop today with Jared Fergie on deck. Fergie also a junior. Infield at normal depth, outfield straight away. And that's one of those you didn't want to swing at it. You held up, and it was a breaking ball, and it hit the bat for a foul. Kelly's got fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. That one missing a little low. That's only the second ball he has thrown. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Reed Cooper over. Thumps that glove. Throws to first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base at the end of 1/2 inning of play. Fayette Academy, nothing. Jackson Christian coming to bat. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
Buying a home is a major milestone, and at the Bank of Jackson, we want to help you achieve it. Our mortgage specialists can assist you with conventional, VA, FHA, or construction loans, as well as USDA and THDA development loans. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
And we are back here for the bottom half of the first, where you'll see J.T. Mullins, number 7, a junior, come to the plate. Reed Cooper, who is also a junior, the second baseman, wears number 5. And Easton Jones, the junior center fielder, wears 22. Designated hitter Carson Holt, who is a senior this year, is working his way back into pitching. And Chris and I getting our timing on things. And Chris, I believe that some innings we can go the one more. Great shots here. You can see Old Glory blowing with our look at that shot of the dugout. You'll see the hitter. Now, JT is a left-handed hitter coming up there. And see bench coaches. That looks like Brian Bullard, who the old Freed Hardeman player, and I shouldn't say old. Brian's half my age. Carter Holt, who is a young aspiring coach and helping out this year and learning the trade. And the first pitch by Brewer is fouled off towards the softball field for strike 1. JT has a balanced type stance. That one a little low and inside. Throwing inside the left-handers is a good thing to do. Sometimes, though, you can get it a little low or a little inside. It's 1-1. Pitch hit down the left field line. Slicing away. It's going to be a base hit. Let's see. Mullins is going to try for 2. The throw into second, and in with a stand-up double is J.T. Mullins, the leadoff man. And that one looked like one of my golf shots slicing away from the left fielder, which is really tough. I've played left field before, and trust me, that young man gave you a good effort. Coming to the plate, Reed Cooper, who's capable of bunting, hitting away, and he's a great glove man. Wears 5. He's a junior. JT gets rid of his protective gear and stuff. Todd Lumley coaching first. Chase McLean coaching third base. Good young Fayette Academy team. First baseman in at the cutout. Third baseman not quite to the cutout, but he is up a little bit. Pitcher, they may have where the pitcher fields third on because of the runner at second. There are several strategies. It is a bunt. It's laid down. The pitcher's got it. He'll go to first, and it's thrown away, and 1 run will score. Now, this sometimes hurts young teams. They don't mean to have these things happen, but it'll be a sacrifice bunt no matter what. Reed Cooper goes to second on the error, and let's see, they'll give him second base for sure. And that brings up number 22, Easton Jones, the fine center fielder who's speedier than a hiccup out there. He and Jack Collins could form half of a 400-meter relay team. 1 run on 1 hit. Fayette Academy has 1 error. There's a base hit. It's solid into the hole. It may get there so quick, and they're going to hold him up. And a good throw by the left fielder. Armour doing a good job out there, but it's still a solid base hit. Puts runners at second and third with no outs and the cleanup man. And we have, I won't say a short, but a very reachable right field with about a 15-foot fence, about 20 feet towards right center, and it's 15 feet high all the way to the foul line. And this young man, Carson Holt, the senior designated hitter, capable. Swings through that one. He had the home run cut there. Carson wearing protective gear on both legs as he has been hit and injured in both of them this year. Left-handed hitter. This one grounded foul, and he's in the hole 0-2. Carson pitches when he is completely healthy and is a very good one. Going to go play junior college ball next year. His sister's down playing first base for the girls softball team right now of Jackson Christian. Here's the 0-2 pitch high. Looked like a breaking ball that stayed high. And, of course, pitches called from the dugout. You'll see the pitchers and catchers check their armbands so they are on the same page. Runners at second and third. 1-2 pitch high again. 2-2. The umpire, good job by him. There's that great center field camera shot. You see the pitcher, the runner, the batters, and the base umpire. 2-2 pitch out of the stretch. Inside, it's 3-2, but there won't be any merry-go-round. 1, because there's no outs, and 2, because there's first base open. And you don't want to run into a strike them out, tag them out, or even a walk. You don't want to get tagged out. That one just missing, and I mean maybe by a millimicron. And Carter Holt, who has one of the best eyes around here, has walked and loaded up. As my good friend and play-by-play in minor league baseball, Ron Potesta, would say, there are ducks on the pond. This is Zach Creasy, the hard-hitting third baseman, walking up there. He hits at the back of the box but has a wide stance. Curveball outside, missing. And Reed Cooper had a big lead that time. Let's see if they look him back. Sacks are jammed. In at first and third, double play depth at second and short, straight away in the outfield. Center fielder way in. Outside for ball 2. Now, Zach Creasy has home run power. He hit one that went over the football field and into the woods over there, and probably on the street behind the trees. This one up in the air. Back goes the center fielder. He did a good job getting back. Camps under it. They'll tag one runner. The throw will go to third base, and Jackson Christian has its second run on a sac fly as Reed Cooper crosses the plate. Sacrifice fly, F8. Thought the young man in center field did a wonderful job of getting back for the first out in the inning. And that was Bragorgas getting back there. Holt at first. Jones at second. Cooper scored. And it's Austin Kelly, the pitcher, can help his own cause. Foul ball. Proper call by the umpire. And you say, but the fielder's feet, it's where the ball is. And it is a foul ball. Good call by the umpire. No ball, 1 strike count. The two pitchers facing each other. Austin Kelly also doubles as the quarterback on the football team, and I bet you he plays a little home basketball. Probably could have played here. Zach Creasy has played basketball before. Cole Vargason's the point guard at Jackson Christian. No ball, 1 strike count with 2 runners on. The breaking ball got the corner. That was a pitch that the only thing you could have done to it as a hitter is maybe taking it to right field. Great pitch by Brewer. According to the stats I have, Brewer has thrown 16 pitches. No balls, 2 strike pitch. Just missing. It was a temptation pitch. Runners at first and second. 2 runs are in. Brewer gets his sign. They're going with a pickoff move, and had the ball been thrown, and these are little things, to the shortstop side of it, they probably would have had the runner picked off. But again, it goes to the second base side and a little high, but those are things look good. You can tell they've worked on it. And like I said, this club is going to get older. The roster I have is correct, and I know it is because Coach was very kind to send it to me. This young man, the freshman. Curveball. Kelly hanging tough. Now, if some of you try to send me messages, the young men can read them later. Other people that watch this on the Facebook can watch. I cannot watch it because once I go to Facebook on my iPhone, I cannot see the game except for live out here, and would love to read your messages but can't do it. Mind you, we've got some great sponsors for this. Curveball blasted out to left, but they were playing him deep. Let's see, they will not tag up. And so Austin Kelly flies out to the left fielder for the second out. Brings up Jack Collins, a left-handed hitter, a speed demon. Even with 2 outs, Jack could drop a bunt, and you probably won't throw Jack out. Jack can hit it down the left field line. He also can pull the ball. Great defensive back in football. And we'll remind you, this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. That one a little low. Now, Jack, not the tallest guy in the world at 5'7", but his knees. Jack's strike zone is not that big. You have to, and there's 2 balls thrown to him, so it's a 2-0 count. And the coach may have spotted something. He's going to walk out there and talk to his pitcher. And I know some of our sponsors, Carlock Nissan, and of course, Dynamics Physical Therapy, Aloha Pools, Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Realty. We'll tell you about some others, and we've got some good ones. Great American Sports, Ben Vargas and Wesley Freeman over there, Ben, the owner. Our umpire says, gentlemen, if we're talking baseball, we need to end it. If we're swapping girls' phone numbers or things like that or talking about a history assignment, we better break. Let's see if this was just a mechanics flaw. Ben Brewer has his sign. He's in the stretch. He'll check the runner at second with 2 outs. And the pitch. It's a bunt. And Jack got it too close to the pitcher. Good fielding. And nipping him by a step was the pitcher, Baker. If that ball is down the line just a hair more, it would have been a base hit. The 3rd out. But 2 runs on 2 hits. Fayette Academy committed 1 error in the inning. At the end of 1 inning of play, Jackson Christian 2, Fayette Academy nothing. Let's take that time out on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care and let your smile say it all.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Back at Mural House as the first hitter steps in at the top of the 2nd. This will be Fergie, and he's a junior. Jared Fergie, the catcher. Fayette Academy went 3 up and 3 down in the 1st. And everybody back. Nice, healthy swing and 2 strikes by Austin Kelly thrown here. Fergie, a strong-looking young man. Does a good job catching. He asked for time. Outfield is straight away. Flag blowing a little bit more towards left field now. It kind of whips around. We have some gusts from time to time. Fouled off. Fergie's a junior, 5'11". He can also pitch, catch, and play first base. Nice shot of the left side of the infield and home plate. He stayed with that curve but got out in front of it. That one was the slow breaking ball. Cole Vargason picks it up, tosses it over to Zach. They'll toss that one out and try to take a look at it. Oh, 2 count to Fergie. Leading off in the 2nd. That one high, release point, and sometimes fans, fun things to watch is where they are in the box. Fergie's foot is at even with the front of the plate. And that went inside. Release points on pitchers are always things to watch. when they're in the stretch, see where they actually go to the belt. Some pitchers don't ever really stop. That one is a strike, and you got caught looking. That's the backwards K when you get caught looking for the first out in the inning. Brings a senior, and I believe there's only 2 seniors on the squad. This is Hayden Fondren, the senior. He wears number 13. Fondren playing third base up for his first at bat. His front foot is slightly open, not much, but slightly. And a curveball breaks in there for a strike. Got 19 pitches by Kelly here going into the second. Swinging strike 2. Been a lot of strikes. We'll try to check his pitch strike, or not strikeouts, but strike ratio between innings. That got him in another one, caught looking 2 in a row. And so 2 outs, and it brings up Harris Armour. He's a freshman playing first base. Wears number 5. I like that number because once upon a time I wore that, but I'm sure Harris is a much better baseball player than I was. 21 pitches for Kelly. 2 outs in the inning. This one hit, but going foul. Didn't hit any cars because I didn't hear any damage. We were at a game last week at another field where there was a car that got hit. Solid ground ball. Creasy off the hop. Shoots it over to first to Green, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base at the end of 1 1/2 innings of play. Jackson Christian 2 and Fayette Academy nothing. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Going into the bottom of the second, the big first baseman, the UTC signee, who will probably play tight end there, Daniel Green. He has a couple of home runs on the season. Okay, Jackson Christian leading in the softball game 4-2, thanks to Christopher Reasons, our great producer director. Man, he gets you all the information. What he is like Sherlock Holmes. That pitch outside for a ball. He is a super sleuth. Here's the pitch, and that one is outside. Brewer, if I'm correct, now I'm keeping these myself, then I check it against Game Changer when I can. 23 pitches now. 2 ball, no strike count to Green. They're playing him deep and away. This one up in the air, but it's going to be short. Right fielder hustling over, and it is just a foul ball by a little bit. So it'll be a 2-1 count, and Green will come back to the plate. Nice hustle by Wells. Zach Wells out in right field. Of course, Green was honored the other night, along with Taylor Baines, at the Jackson-Madison County Sports Hall of Fame banquet. Also, Zach Creasy, who's down at the soccer field right now. Nice pitch for a strike, boy. And Brewer threw that one. It looked like the Von Ryan Express coming through there. Zach Creasy got a scholarship the other night, the fine kicker from the football team. He's playing at the soccer field right now. Baker's pitch. The curveball was outside, and I'm sure Ben will want to go back and watch his release point on that one. Good idea. What he had is 3-2. Green, the first baseman. Fastball outside. It walked the big fellow. So Green leads off the inning with a walk, and the late Dizzy Dean said, oh, those bases on balls, and they will get you in trouble. Eli Smith, a good hitting sophomore catcher. He may hit ninth in the order, but there are games he'll get you 2 or 3 hits. He'll get on base. Works hard behind the plate. Uniform already pretty dirty, and he's showing bunt early. They draw back, and Daniel has big strides to get back to first base. That's the best way to describe it. But if he catches one, a hot pass, a seam route, or something as a tight end, he will cow tromp you. Here's the pitch, and that one a strike. Eli drawing back. Third baseman, if a step or two more, and he could have handed him his card and said that I'm Brother Fondren, Hayden Fondren. This is my card. You can call me at this number. 1-1 pitch, fixing to be on the way. Draws back, and that was a good pitch by Baker for strike 2. 1-2. See if they leave the bunt on or let Eli hit away. You would almost want to make the first baseman, and I'm sure if you're still bunting, he's not bunting. Trust me, he is hitting. Drilled foul, and boy, that one was a screaming line drive down the right field line in foul territory. Hanging tough with a 1-ball, no strike count. On deck, J.T. Mullins, who led off this contest with a double. Baker's pitch, curveball high, and runs it to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Green at first. Infield at double, play depth. Baker's pitch, fouled off again. Pitch count running on up there. That's 34 unofficially. We'll tell you what it is officially here in just a second. But I think I'm probably right with that. 2-2 count. We'll do it again. Green shortens his lead a little bit. That one is high. It's 3-2. Now with no outs, Daniel Green, who runs great for football, might not be sent. Let's see, because you don't want to run into a strike them out, throw them out. Drilled on the ground. It's a base hit and a solid base hit, and you got runners at first and second. Told you Eli Smith, pretty good hitter, even though you say, but he's in the 9th spot. That doesn't mean anything. You want people to get on for the top of the order. J.T. Mullins, very good left-handed hitter. We'll have a runner for Smith as he's the catcher, so he can go back and put the equipment on. Into the game comes A.J. Hastings, a junior, and he wears number 12, and he can run. The only thing is he doesn't want to run over Daniel. Now, if it's on scoring, you'll see Daniel Green run like he is carrying that football. Big fella can run. But J.T. Mullins, who's 1 for 1 and a run scored, hitting against Baker out of the stretch. Drilled again, same place. Will it stay fair? Yes, it does, and it is going to be tough. 1 run will score, and they say it went under the fence or got stuck in it. It went actually through that little gate. So Green should be allowed to score. Okay? Now, they will hold the runner up, Hastings, running for Smith at third, and should allow the second double by our hitter, J.T. Mullins. That is the proper call, and that's the way the umpires have called it. Reed Cooper can really handle this bat. Would it be a place for a squeeze play, or are they going to let him hit away in at first and third? Short and second back. High chop here. That's called a Baltimore chop. They'll go to first with it. Pulls the man off the bag. It gets away. And I don't know how they'll score it. We'll have to see. But the run is in. That is Hastings running for Eli Smith. And I believe they're going to score that. That was going to be a tough chance. No, they are now flashing the arrow. And a runner at third. But that's the kind of chop that the professionals call a Baltimore chop. Fondren, it stays up in the air so long. But first and third, no outs. Easton Jones up there. He singled his last time. Shortstop playing him to hit up the middle, but that's double play depth where they are now. If you can hit that one in the hole, left fielder still off the line quite a bit. He got under it. This is one of those, it's a foul ball that would have drawn rain in a phone booth. Matter of fact, I believe it was after our cameraman. Now, Chris and I are pretty well protected, but Steve was up there, and I bet he was dancing, Chris. Find out if that young man's still alive up there. He is okay. That's good. And it didn't hit the camera either. Paul's going to survive this too. No ball, 1 strike count. The curveball stays high. Catcher did a good job of trying to, some people call it jerking the mitt, pulling it down. He was trying to frame it so he could help his pitcher out. 1-1 the count. Easton Jones up there. Easton's foot just slightly ahead of the plate. Here's the pitch down in the ground. Great job by Fergie. And the runner advances second. Head first slide by the hustling Reed Cooper, one of the fine glove men around here. Boy, the English teachers would be after me. Our runner at third, Hastings, staying in foul territory, which is wise. Todd Lumley coaching at first. Chase McLean at second. This pitch outside, so it runs it to a 3-1 count. Fayette Academy shortstop in on the grass, second baseman, first baseman, third baseman even with the bag at third. Center fielder who has good speed, he's proved he can go back. That one is outside and it'll load the bases, and we now have ducks on the pond again as Easton Jones walks. Runners at first, second, and third. That didn't fill in. The coach comes out to talk. We may be having a pitching change, and Brewer is going to check out. We'll pick up all the changes. Tell you what we'll do while they talk it over, make the pitching change. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
And we are back. You can see that number 20, Ryan Hursky, and I believe I am right. If I'm not, my apologies, and maybe Tommy McLean, the public address announcer, will let me know. Hursky, a freshman, 5'9", 140, also plays shortstop, second base, and third base. Sacks are jammed. Jones, Cooper, and Mullins the runners. No outs in the inning. Baker will be responsible for the runners on base, so we cannot close the book on him yet. And we're just about to finish the warm-up tosses. Players returning to their positions. And I don't need to get mustard all over my fingers. Folks, if you haven't tried one, I'll tell you now, we have the best hamburgers around here. We got cheeseburgers and other stuff, but I don't want the cheese is great, but I love to taste our hamburgers. For Carson Holt, who walked his first time up, the senior, is the designated hitter. Infield is where they can come to the plate. There are ways they can turn a double play. Dipped his shoulder just a little bit and fouled it off to the left side.
As we told you earlier, Holt will be going on to play in the junior college ranks. It's upon a time before some injuries, a pretty good football player at that too. No ball, 1 strike count. That one low and inside, right at the feet. Great day. We got a lot of activity going. Food trucks. The Eagle store is open. Soccer, football. That one high. Don't forget about Jones Chevrolet, one of our sponsors. We're kind of singling some of them out as we go along. Here's the 2-ball, 1 strike pitch. Bases loaded, swinging strike 2. It was foul tipped but dropped. And I forgot that we had a wind blowing. And sometimes you get your notes if you don't put a weight on them, blown away from you. 2-2 pitch, sacks jam, ducks on the pond if you prefer. The pitch fouled off. Carter getting under it just a little bit. He levels that swing out just a hair, doesn't drop that shoulder, and you could see one flying out of here or flying a long way. No outs in the inning. Again, bases loaded. Hursky is going to bring it to the plate. The curveball, and it just missed. Man, Carson Holt has the eye of eagle. His brother did too when he played. His brother is a coach over there in the dugout along with Ryan Bullard. They keep the bench going. Chase McLean, the head coach at third. Here's the 3-2 pitch. The runners won't be going. Long time, and he calls time and steps out. Any of you young hitters out there, that is a wise thing to do. When the pitcher takes a long time, always step out. Here's the pitch. Fouled off towards the dugout, and it did hit the screen in front of the dugout. So we'll do the 3-2 pitch all over again. No place to put anybody. 4 runs are in, 3 on the bases. Here's the pitch. Walked him, and that'll walk a run in. So Carson Holt gets his second walk of the night. Gets an RBI out of it. Mullins crosses the plate. Cooper advances to third. Easton Jones to second. Holt on at first with the walk. That brings up Zach Creasy, who had a sacrifice fly his first time up. Zach 0 for 0. Ryan Hursky has thrown 8 pitches officially. That one high. Good job by Fergie, the catcher. Wind kind of blowing in a little bit right now. There's one. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. The second run streaking towards the plate. The throw cut off by the third baseman. 2 runs have scored. That would be Cooper and Jones. Holt has advanced to second. Zach Creasy has his first hit. 2 RBI single. And he is on at first base. Austin Kelly, who hit one deep, but it was caught by the right fielder. Actually, the wind kind of held it up. Here's the pitch, the curveball to Kelly. Got out in front of it, but pulled it foul down the third baseline. Saw Fondren over there being very active as he was moving. No ball, 1 strike, 7 runs in. Five of them this inning. Here's one hit up in the air. Let's see. It'll be caught, and I don't think they'll be running on the center fielder. Good job. They come in short to second, or when I say short to second, that means he threw it to a short base. I forgot not everybody has my jargon, and some of you Fayette Academy fans, you can get this, the ones that are watching, let the folks that couldn't make it know that you can get it on the Jackson Christian Facebook. It'll be archived on YouTube tomorrow. So 1 out in the inning, and Jack Collins comes up there with 1 out. Let's see if he's bunting, if he gets it more towards that third base line. Last one was a little bit closer than it needed to be the pitcher. He's hitting away. dips that shoulder a little bit and was trying to uppercut and drive the ball. Fouled it off for the first strike. Carson holds at second. Zach Creasy at first. Ryan Hursky on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swinging strike two. He may have taken a little off of that one. Flag just barely moving a little bit right now, but you never know when the wind will whip up. Ground ball could be two. They'll go to first. And 1-3 again. And that's twice that Collins has gone and made an out going 1-3. And with 2 outs, the man that started all this, and I'm going to have to make adjustments to my scorebook because Jackson Christian, that was the 9th man to come to the plate. And Daniel Green, the big first baseman, is up there again. Hursky will pitch out of the stretch with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Left fielder has backed up. Curveball high. You can see it spinning and breaking. Green 0 for 0 officially. He walked his first time up. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Hitters count here for Daniel Green, the first baseman. Daniel wears number 16. 3-0. Will they turn him loose? Green's a big fella. He's 6'5" and 240. Been through that great weightlifting program that Coach Irvin has here. The 3-ball pitch, it's low. Holt wanted to come, but it hits off that. And for the second time, Daniel Green has walked to load the bases. Like I said, I like to use Ron Potesta's phrase. There's ducks on the pond. Catcher wisely calls time and goes out to talk to his young pitcher. Eli Smith, the catcher, had a solid single his first time up. He has scored a run. Let's see what Eli can do. Hursky's pitch. Drilled, but it's going foul. And that one was what they call a noisy strike because it was, if it stays in fair territory, there's going to be folks streaking for home plate. Got that one up a little more than Hursky wanted to. It's an 0-1 pitch with the sacks jammed. The breaking ball fouled off, and now he has Smith in the hole. Smith steps out, takes a practice swing, says, I got it, but he's got to guard the plate with an 0-2 count. Infield will back up and be at normal depth. 2 outs in the inning. On the ping of the bat, everybody's running, but no ping, and the ball is outside, 1-2. That was one of those temptation pitches. He may have been tempted, but he held up, did not go for it. The 1-2 pitch just about to be delivered, and now time is called. Hursky taking a long time, and the batters will step out on you. 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes, bases loaded. Everybody straight away, fouled off again, and that time it was a case of Eli Smith hanging tough. Good pitch by Hursky, had him fooled and out in front. As a batter, you got to stay alive with 2 strikes on you. Armour, the first baseman, deep over there. This one up in the air, but it'll probably hang. Let's see who's going to take charge. The first baseman does, and that is the 3rd out. But Jackson Christian puts up 5 big runs. And that is the end of the inning here in the second. Jackson Christian at the end of 2 leads 7-0 over Fayette Academy. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not, Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back. You just saw a great commercial, but I can attest for the food. It's right across from the radio station I work for, News Talk 101.5, and that's 101.5. They have great salmon. They have other things. They have all kind. I couldn't even go over all the great food that they have here. Leading off the top of the third for the Fayette Academy Vikings, Hardy Armour. Armour playing left field, wearing number 4 today. He's a freshman. Swinging strike one, and I promised you I would check the box score and get Kelly's stats. He's thrown 20 strikes and 24 pitches. Now 25 pitches, and he misses on that one. Evens the count at 1-1. Hardy Armour, left-handed hitter. It's his first time up there. Fouls off, nice swing. Outfield straight away, and that outfield is Collins in right, Jones in center, Mullins in left. Green at first base, Cooper at second, Vargason at short, Creasy at third. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again. So we'll do it all over again. Nothing changes. Nice shot of Austin Kelly, the junior right-hander. There's a great shot you're going to get. You ought to see some of our football games with all the cameras and replays and things like that. Here's the pitch, 1-2. Oh, it just missed, and there were people on both sides holding their breath then. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs on Armour. Leading off here in the top of the third. He hits one, a number, but it's going to go foul down the right field line, and Jack Collins, even with his great speed, could only get about as close as a step away. You don't dive after him down there because that is a mean fence, even though it's chain link down there on that baseline. 2-2 pitch again to Hardy Armour, wearing number 4, as you can see. Swinging strike 3. For the first out in the inning. 5 strikeouts for Kelly, and now hitting. And we will get this. I think it's Hursky because they took Baker out of the ball game, so we'll get him into the ball game. Just a little low. Ryan Hursky. And I hope I'm pronouncing that right. There's a strike, but seems like that was the pronunciation I was given. I should have asked their coach. When they played either basketball or football, I had to get his name and try to get it right. 2-1 now. That's the first pitch that Austin Kelly has really thrown into the dirt. I've got him unofficially at 32 pitches. And the official count is 33. We'll try to be accurate. Swinging strike 2 to even the count at 2-2 with 1 out. Everybody at normal depth straight away. Hursky at bat, wearing 20. Swinging strike 3. And that is the 6th strikeout of the night for Kelly. And that brings up Zach Wells, the right fielder. Zach is a junior. Here's the pitch.
just low and outside. It was actually both. Zach wears 16. He's a junior. Looks like a very strong young man. Slightly closed stance. There's a strike. Kind of opens up a little bit. Watch the footwork of the hitters, too, beside where the pitch goes across. See the closed stance. He steps up for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And check that stance out. It's a stance used by other people. Strike 3 for the 7th strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. At the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, it's Jackson Christian 7, Fayette Academy nothing. Let's take a timeout on the Worthy Road Jackson Christian Network.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Football is one reason to love fall. Here's another. Save up to $16,000 on a fully loaded in-ground pool built this fall. Come by Aloha Custom Pool's massive showroom on Carriage House Drive in Jackson for full details and see available styles in person.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
And another great commercial. If you haven't had an Aloha pool or you need help, Aloha Pools are the way to go. And also some other great sponsors that we will tell you about as we go through this broadcast. And remember, you're watching on the Jackson Christian Facebook, brought to you by the BallGame Blitz. That's how it's produced. And we are back to leadoff man J.T. Mullins. He's had 2 doubles. We're here in the bottom of the 3rd with Jackson Christian a 7-0 lead, 7 runs and 6 hits. Hursky on the mound, Ryan Hursky, the freshman. The great Paul Schultze has shown up here. He is our executive director, and you see ball 1. Let's see the left-handed hitting Mullins, who's had a good night so far. See Fergie. And this one hit. It's going to probably hang up and no, it dropped. It died like somebody shot it down. I was watching a Superman episode where they had drone or airplanes. They weren't drones. They were like drones. And they were using them to knock out things. So 3 for 3 so far, a single this time. And that brings up Reed Cooper. Let's see if we're playing small ball. Reed with a slightly open stance. Small ball would be the bunt. Good curve for a strike. Also hit and run fits into some of the small ball stuff. And you've got people on that can do a little running and hitting here. 1 strike to count, no outs in the inning. Hursky comes to the plate, the breaking ball right at shoulder level, breaking downward. And now Cooper in the hole, 0-2. Cooper 0 for 1 officially. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball just missing. It was outside is the reason they called it a ball. Here's the pitch. The breaking ball, but it stayed inside. It did not come back over that corner of the plate. The pitch. Outside, runs it to 3-2. Let's see with J.T. Mullins, even though there's no out,
Let's see if Coach McLean wants to do a little running right here. Reed Cooper's worked it to a 3-2 count. He drills one. Will it hang up too long? No, it drops, and it's a good thing that Mullins went halfway like a good base runner. Reed Cooper with his first hit, it's a single, and he advances the runner to second base, and that brings up the quick and powerful Easton Jones, the junior center fielder. Easton Jones is 5'10", 185. Cooper getting his protective gear adjusted for his arm. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, gets away. The runners will advance. The force will be taken off. Mullins is now at third. That one is a wild pitch. Catcher tried to block it, but it has to be scored a wild pitch. Cooper advances to second. Mullins to third. Easton Jones, third place hitter up there. Again, you see that slightly open stance. He'll stride towards the pitcher. And that one is outside for ball 2. Some great camera shots. Steve working himself to death up there. Hope no more foul balls comes after him. That one had his name on it that went up there a while ago. But he got out of the way of it, blocked it with his hand. Here's one drilled. If it stays fair, and it is, 2 runs will score. Streaking towards second. He may try for 3, and look at him go. He tripped, and now he's got to get up and go back. I believe he had 3 if he doesn't trip and fall, and those legs were churning just like you would in a 400-meter relay. And we'll give him a double and 2 RBIs on that. And it is now 9-0 in the bottom of the third. And the senior, Carson Holt, the DH, comes up there. He has walked twice, so he's not batted officially. And the strike, or let's see, yeah, they did call it strike. That was a little different with the signal then. It was the proper area for it to be, but no ball, 1 strike pitch. Checking the runner at second is Hursky, the pitch to the plate, and that looked pretty good too. 0-2 the count. Now Carson Holt must guard the plate. 0-2 with a runner at second, no outs. Now you watch Holt's foot, it's up in the front of the box. And I see one of the great athletes of Wayne County going by me, Candace Rowland, whose son Blake plays football and would be playing baseball, but he's got an injury. That one just outside, catcher tried to help it. And Blake is going to have to miss this baseball season. He'll be back for football and back for baseball next year. He also could run track too. He's a good player. Curveball stays high, evens the count at 2-2. The runner at second is Easton Jones, and had he not tripped, his feet were moving. They were almost a blur. The only reason they weren't a blur is the good camera work here. Fouled off, hanging tough, is Carson Holt, the senior designated hitter. And it looks like Jackson Christian's winning big. Looks like 11-2 down at the softball field. Pitch low, and that runs it to a full count. Runner on second, unless there's a pass ball or a wild pitch or a hit of some type. I don't think Easton will be running much. Shortstop going to play a few games with him down there. And for the third time, walks, and there's the pitch that got away, and that will advance Jones to third. Holt is on first with his third walk of the night. So runners at first and third. And that brings up Zach Creasy, who's had a sacrifice and a single. 9-0 the score right now against a very young Fayette Academy team, but they do play hard. That one got the outside corner for strike 1. Center fielder who plays a little shallow, but he can get there. He can cover it. Bragargas does a good job. Outfield, right field straight away. Pitch low. Left field maybe a step or two towards center. And Jackson Christian has been able to get a couple down that line. Mullins had two of them down that way, and then we had the one by Easton Jones. Drilled, it'll be a base hit. One run will score, and Holt will hold up at second. And Creasy's got his second single and an RBI. Easton Jones touches the plate. Holt at second now, and that brings up Austin Kelly 0 for 2, but he's hit the ball on the nose twice already. If you'd been down here a while ago, Paul, you would have had a heart attack because there was a ball headed towards the camera and Steve both, and Steve was able to engineer it away where nobody got injured. And here comes the coach out to the mound. Let's see if they're going to make a change.
I don't care about Steve. I just care about the camera.
I'm going to pretend like you didn't say that. Folks, I hope you didn't hear what he said. He's joking, but now they're going to shift some people around. We'll pick up on that. Tell you what, let's do. Let's take a timeout while we figure it all out.
The BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios. With over 750,000 views in 2022, we are where you need to advertise. Please subscribe to our Worthy Road Studios YouTube channel and join the other 4,000 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union and Bethel Universities, USJ, TCA, JCS, and Peabody. Our multi-camera broadcasts include slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to the sponsors who make it all possible. BallGame Blitz Sports Network by Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
And we are back, and number 18 has come in from center field. That is Mason Bragargas. He is a junior. He's 6 foot tall, 170. He's taking his tosses out of the stretch as he will inherit two base runners. Carson Holt at second, Zach Creasy. Now the early line, and I didn't get all the, but when Baker started, he gave up and was charged with giving up 7 runs, 5 of them earned. He walked 3, did not strike out any. Austin Kelly, the pitcher, can help his own cause, comes to the plate. 10 runs and 8 hits for Jackson Christian. Fayette Academy has made 2 errors with a young baseball team that's only going to get better each time they play, and each year they got 2 seniors. Nice pitch on that outside corner, got the little black strip on the outside. Paul's going to turn into a stick of cheese with all the cheese he's got to my right. Paul Schultz, our executive producer. That pitch outside evens the count at 1-1. Outfield a little deeper in left field. Right field, normal depth. Center field, straight away. Second baseman playing games. They want 2 out of this. And the games are being played. Hit up in the air. Let's see if there's the tag. Carson Holt will probably tag, and it's just a long, noisy strike. It's a foul ball. 1-2 the count. Worthy Road Studios also does Union University sports. Just about everything they do at Union is done by Worthy Road Studios. Bethel football. Some of you Fayette Academy fans have found.
We have 27.
Yep. And here's the pitch. It's high for 2-2. Austin Kelly at the plate looking for his first hit. He's hit the ball on the nose. Just 2 great catches. 2-2 with 2 runners on. Regorgas' pitch. Breaking ball stays high. It's 3-2. No outs. Let's see what is happening with Holt at second. Creasy at first. I don't think they'll be running right now. Swinging strike 3 for the first out in the inning. 1 out. That is the first hitter for Jackson Christian School to strike out in this game, and that brings up Jack Collins. Jack Holmes is a friend of mine, and Jack, you got to mention, but Jack Collins, the super senior, up there. Unusual stat. Here's the pitch. He hits this one. It's not going to be a 1-3. Left or center fielder goes back. Holt tags up. The throw will come in, and it'll be a sacrifice fly for Jack Collins, advancing the runner, but there are 2 outs now. Center fielder does a good job, and McClure is in center field. Brings up Daniel Green, who officially is 0 for 0 tonight. And that is the 6th pitch, Borgorgas. Okay, we've got a score coming in. That's Tipton Rose Martin TCA in their ball game. And, Paul, if you will, look out the window and see what's happening down at the softball field. He was running anyway. Creasy was. The ball gets away from the catcher. The curveball broke outside. Probably going to score that one a wild pitch, though. Softball is over. I know Jackson Christian had an 11-2 lead. I don't know if they won on one run rule or what. It wouldn't have been run rule at 11-2. We'll try to catch one of the softball players when they come by. Big night. It's kind of Eagles night or Eagles after dark night. We've had tennis, soccer, softball, and now the baseball, the conclusion. There's some food trucks out here. 2-0 the count. Borgorgas got his sign, comes to the plate. It's high, ball 3. Now the question is, does Chase McLean turn his first baseman loose, who does have home run power, or do they put base runners on? 3-0 a lot of times is a take count, but they may give him the green light. Borgorgas' pitch right down Main Street for strike 1. He had the automatic take on then. 10-0 your score, 10 runs on 8 hits. 2 errors by Fayette Academy has aided that cause. Swinging strike 3, and he was going for the downs, but the head pulled out of there. And Hank Aaron and a couple of other hitters, plus there was somebody had something on Facebook today about concentration. That's keeping your eye on the ball, seeing it all the way from the hands, and actually seeing the ball hit the bat to be a good hitter. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. The first baseman gets the big hop. He'll retire Green to end the inning. But Jackson Christian still picked up 3 big runs. Score that one 3-U. That's first baseman unassisted for the 3rd out. And at the end of 3 full innings of play, Jackson Christian 10 and Fayette Academy nothing. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian and BallGame Blitz Network.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Back here at Merle House for the top of the 4th. We just found out TCA won 1-0 over Tipton Rosemark. Boy, what another white knuckler there. Remember, Carter Ellis pitched a one-hitter against TCA last week. That right there in itself probably puts TCA into third. There's a swinging strike. Austin Kelly has been in command so far through 3 innings. We're here in the top of the 4th. Great camera shot. Drilled foul out of play. It's a 0-2 count. And the hitter is Mason Bargogas. I will get it straight, pardon me. He is pitching now. The 0-2 pitch, just a little low. One and two, the count. Kelly, the pitcher. Bargogas, the other pitcher at the plate. Strike 3. No, you could tell that one. Caught him looking. And that's the 3rd one of those caught looking pitches. 8th strikeout unofficially for Kelly. 1 out in the inning. Ethan McClure is coming up to hit. He's a freshman. He's 0 for 1 in the contest. That one missing. That one missed quite a bit then. Kelly has officially struck out 8. He's thrown 33 strikes and 44 pitches. 1 ball to McClure. He drills one. And going up and getting his Reed Cooper. Reed wanted to get into the High Flyers Act. It's a line drive out for the 2nd out. And that should bring up Hayden Fly. Hayden Fly, the junior, wears number 8. He's 5'11", 190. Ball outside. I'm wondering if he is one of the guys, he or Fergie or both of them will pitch tomorrow when Jackson Christian goes down to Fayette Academy. Jackson Christian won the softball game over Fayette Academy 17-2. The soccer team of Jackson Christian won 3-2 today. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count now 1-1. Looks like everybody is straight away in normal depth. Fly at the plate. Just missing. 2-1. And that's either the first time or no more than second time that Kelly has been behind at the 2-1 situation. Drilled. Farguson gets it. Chunks, and I do mean chunks, but it was a good shot over to first. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. At the end of 3.5 innings of play, Jackson Christian 10 and Fayette Academy nothing. Let's take that time out on the Jackson Christian and BallGame Blitz Network.
The Bonus Cash Extravaganza is underway right now at Carlock Nissan in Jackson. In addition to dealer discounts, get another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Sentra, another $750 bonus cash on Nissan Altima, an additional $1,000 bonus cash on Nissan Pathfinder, and $1,250 on Nissan Frontier. Plus rates as low as 0% and 3.9 for 84 months. The Bonus Cash Extravaganza underway right now at Carlock Nissan, Van Drive, Jackson.
Legends never die, but your AC unit might. Routine maintenance and repair by McCoy's Heating and Air now will keep your system running at full capacity and potentially avoid costlier repairs and downtime when you need your AC the most. Our York certified and trained technicians are the best in the game. Go home to comfort with spring maintenance from McCoy's Heating and Air.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your team sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
We're back as Eli Smith, the fine young sophomore catcher, approaches the plate. Jackson Christian leading 10-0 at this point on the mound. Morgan Rogorgas. And he has come on in relief. This third pitcher used by Fayette Academy. He pitches out of the stretch. No runners on. First hitter of the inning. Just missing outside. Nice peg over there. I guess I thought I was back in elementary broadcasting because they chunked it over to the first base. Nice throw by Vargason then. Two balls, no strike. Pitch about to come from Rogorgas. Fouled off, 2-1. Smith got his shoulder dipped just a little bit, got under it, was wanting to drive the ball. And you have to have a little uppercut to your arc, folks. Sometimes the old shoulder dips a little more than you want it to. The 2-1 pitch about to come. It's on its way and fouled off to the right side, evens the count at 2-2. Let's see what Rogorgas comes back with. Is it the curveball, the changeup? Does he try to throw the number one by him? Two-two pitch on the way. It's a breaking ball. It's outside 3-2. Eighteen pitches by Rogorgas. Three-two pitch missed outside. Catcher will go to first. That's Eli Smith. He'll get a courtesy runner. Probably will be Hastings. A.J. Hastings will probably go run for him, and I see Chase McLean making the signal. Eli will come back and get his catching equipment on. 3 for 3 at this point with two doubles and a single. He scored 3 runs. J.T. Mullins, the leadoff man up there. He's a left-handed hitter. They're going to play him. Well, the center fielder has moved towards left field because he has not pulled. Now he drills one. This could be a 2-ball. The flip to the shortstop over to first, and J.T. too quick. Be a fielder's choice and 1 out. So we'll put FC in there for fielder's choice. You go 4-6. First out of the inning as they get the pinch runner and Hastings. That's who they got. And Mullins now 3 for 4 and a quick runner on first. Nice breaking ball for a strike. The hitter is Reed Cooper, who can bunt, hit. He had a hit his last time up there. Reed has also scored 3 runs today. The curveball, they say that one missed. Infield at double play depth. First baseman. And that's Fly now playing first base. 1-2 the count after that strike thrown. Fly is on first. Hersky is playing second. Armour at short. Fondren at third. We'll get the outfield straight for you. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, and they call it fair, and they got a double play out of that. Good play. First baseman thought he got the out. They put the tag on it. So this inning is over as they hit into a 3-6 double play. And Jackson Christian, for the first time, picks up no runs in this contest and had no runners left. And at the end of 4, it is 10-0, Jackson Christian with the lead. Let's take a timeout on the Jackson Christian BallGame Blitz Network.
The best thing to order is when you are sitting at soccer practice, order it through your phone while you're sitting there, and then you go and pick it up.
But you're much more of a planner than me.
I am.
And that's what I love about you.
Yes.
You know, I'm not that prepared. It's more seat in my pants.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Had an accident and in need of repairs? If you're being towed, make sure the driver knows where to take it. David White Body Shop to expedite the repair process. David White Body Shop has been in business over 42 years. They have factory-trained certified technicians, and they are a direct repair shop for most insurance companies. They make sure your vehicle is repaired to manufacturer's recommendations. Always insist on the professionals at David White Body Shop. Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164.
We are back here in
731-66.
ready to rock and roll here in the top of the fifth. And leading off is Fergie, the catcher. Jared Fergie has done a very good job. He's a junior. He's 0 for 1. And I know some of you people, and I cannot read any notes you sent, you're probably saying, why hadn't he mentioned swinging strike one? Anything about the game. It is a 10-0 game. I am very superstitious. I'm an old baseball man, and I know that something's not being mentioned in the dugout. Swinging strike two to Fergie will be followed by Hayden Fondren and Harris Armour. 1 ball, 2 strike. Austin Kelly fires, swinging strike 3. Believe that is unofficially his 9th strikeout. And if this pitch count is right, he has only thrown 49 pitches. It may be 50. I believe it's 50 pitches. It seems to be frozen right now. Swinging strike may be fouled off. It may have got a piece of it. Hitting is number 13, the senior, Hayden Fondren. Yeah, it's kind of stuck here. Let's see what's happening. And for some reason, the game stream is frozen. And we'll try something else here for a moment, because it's important to have all the details on this. Fondren 0 for 1 in the contest. Nice balanced stance. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swinging strike 2. Fondren will be followed by Harris Armour. We are in the top of the 5th. That one outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was one of those temptation pitches, waste pitches if you prefer that term. Fayette Academy must come up with a run, or this will be their last at bat. High, 2-2. 56 pitches now by Kelly. Actually 57. Here it is. Breaking ball just missing, runs the count 3-2. Let's see if Kelly throws this one down Main Street and throws the number 1. That's the fastball. The windup, the pitch, it hit the batter. And that hurts, but it could be worse. It hit him in the back. And that takes the perfect game away. Austin Kelly was pitching a perfect game up until then. Now there's 1 out. You want to regain your composure. And Harris Armour, the first baseman up there, who is going to be 0 for 1. That one outside. Don't know if Kelly's tiring, but he's starting to miss a little bit at the plate. 1 ball, no strike with a runner at first. 1 out, fouled off. Here's the pitch, got the corner. That's a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. A runner at first. Strike 3. So there are 2 outs. And we'll check the strikeouts over here. Kelly with 10 strikeouts in the contest. That one a strike also. Number 4, Hardy Armour, the freshman, is up there. I believe he's still in left field. A swinging strike 2. Perfect Game is gone. I didn't want to mention it because I am superstitious, and in baseball, they definitely didn't mention it in the dugout. Swinging strike 3. The side has struck out 11 total strikeouts, and that will be the ball game right there. Jackson Christian wins, scoring 10 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Fayette Academy, no runs, no hits, 2 errors. They had 1 man reach base by a hits batsman. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll wrap this contest up.
This is Lee Johnson.
And this is Jason Lockridge from Southern Capital Advisors.
We're thankful for the Jackson Christian family and are honored to help lay a foundation that will build our community for years to come.
Welcome to Southern Capital Field, and go Eagles.
Dynamics Physical Therapy, your elite provider in sports medicine and performance. Now serving communities throughout West Tennessee.
Do you want your smile to say it all? At Elite Dental Care, we'll make you and your family feel comfortable and secure with a variety of services and state-of-the-art care. We offer sedation dentistry that will make your time in the dental chair comfortable and relaxed. Come by and see our newly renovated and expanded office in Jackson, or one of our other convenient locations in Trenton or Dyersburg. Trust your smile with Elite Dental Care, and let your smile say it all.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Whether you're relocating into Jackson or just wanting something new and different, call Kenny Sutherland with 5-Star Real Estate Services. He can help make your dreams become a reality. With over 20 years experience and helping over 1,000 families with their new home purchases, there's a reason that he is your new construction expert and home buying specialist. Call Kenny today, direct at 731-444-1164 or 731-661-9000.
It's the off season, but it's the best season to buy at Aloha Custom Pools. Snag your dream pool now, and we promise you'll be splashing around by Memorial Day. What are you waiting for? Give us a call or visit us at AlohaCustomPools.com.
Why go on vacation when you can live on vacation?
Aloha Custom Pools will help you create your very own piece of paradise, and you can enjoy it every day.
What are you waiting for?
Take the plunge. Call Aloha Custom Pools or visit us online.
We realize you have a busy lifestyle, and at the Bank of Jackson, we're here to help you fulfill all of your financial needs, personal and business loans, mortgages, online banking and bill pay, and so much more. Serving the Jackson area for 25 years. The Bank of Jackson, your down-home community bank. You belong here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello folks, this is Gary Deaton, right here at Deaton's Carpet One. I want to let you know we've been in business for 48 years. Here's what I believe has made the difference. Our lifetime labor warranty on everything we install. Our healthy living installation, bacteria and germs cannot survive in our new flooring. Our beautiful guarantee, if you don't just love it, we'll replace it. It will make your flooring experience priceless. We're located on Freedom Highway, 1000 Highway 45 bypass in good old Jackson, Tennessee.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
And thank you, Chris, because I didn't do a good job turning my mic up. Hurski, 45 pitches, 24 of them strikes. Burgogas, 24 pitches, 13 strikes. For Jackson Christian, J.T. Mullins led it with, he was 3 for 4 today, 1 RBI, 3 hits, 3 runs scored. Reed Cooper was 1 for 3 with 3 runs scored and an RBI. Easton Jones, 2 for 2, scored 2 runs, drove in 2 runs. Carter Holt did not have an official at bat. He did have plate appearances, but he walked each time, 3 walks. He got an RBI off one of those walks. Zach Creasy with a sacrifice fly, 2 for 2, had 4 RBIs today. Austin Kelly was 0 for 3, but a magnificent job of pitching. Jack Collins was 0 for 3, played a good right field. Daniel Green, the first baseman, was 0 for 1, scored a run. He walked twice. And Eli Smith, the fine young catcher, 1 for 2, 1 run scored, and he walked once. Jackson Christian officially 21 at-bats, 10 runs. They had 9 hits officially, so we'll add 1 to that total. 9 RBIs, 7 base on balls, only 1 strikeout. Pitching, Kelly threw 66 pitches, 47 of them strikes. He faced the one batter over the minimum for 5 innings. He faced 16 and had a big win. The pitching was great. Jackson Christian struck early in the first inning with 2 and then scored 5 runs on 3 hits in the bottom of the second inning. J.T. Mullins with another one of his doubles. Carson Holt with a walk, and then Creasy singled in 2 runs. A double which could have been a triple, but Easton Jones was moving so fast He got his feet got out from under him. He had to scurry back into second base. And then Austin Kelly picked up the win. No hits, no runs, over 5 innings, struck out 11, walked none. Ben Brewer took the loss for the Fayette Academy Vikings. And these two teams will play again tomorrow. Fayette Academy falls to 5-12. Jackson Christian advances to 12-9. And we will remind everybody that this is a copyright broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this contest without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. Matter of fact, it's just flat illegal. And I'll say that for the benefit of a couple of souls that don't know you can get in trouble in several areas for that. And the executive producer is Paul Schultze. The director and producer today, the one and only Christopher Reasons, who helped me with the scores, and Jackson Christian won everything. We don't know about the game or the matches with the tennis, but they won everything, soccer, softball, and baseball today on Eagles night, and a great night for everybody. The camera, Stephen Childers, who's very agile, knows how to protect the camera and himself. We are proud of him. And the play-by-play by Coach Joe Holloway. It is time, and we will remind you one more time as you see Worthy Road Studios copyright. This will be archived by tomorrow morning at the worst, maybe even quicker than that, where you can go back and watch it on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And if you want to try to watch it again tonight, hopefully it and the soccer game are up. The girls' softball game is not up there, but we will say thanks for your time this time. Till next time, good night all.
The award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 750,000 views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,500 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillies, Union University, Bethel, USJ, TCA, Jackson Christian, Sacred Heart, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. The premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.